Hello and welcome. I am your host, Big Robbie 1990, and I will be playing Final Fantasy II. This is the weirdest of all the Final Fantasy games. I also think I need to... Nope. I don't need to change the video or anything. Alright, cool. Anyway, as I was saying, this is one of the weirdest Final Fantasy games ever. Hello, Larna, and I'll explain. This is literally what happened with the Legend of Zelda series. Hey, Fritzy. This is what happened with the Legend of Zelda series. The first Legend of Zelda was okay, but when it came to the second game, it had an identity crisis. It didn't know what it was supposed to be, until the third game came along. Same thing with Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Final Fantasy set the basis. Final Fantasy 2 was just weird. And then, of course, the third one got back on track. Now, I'm going to load this game after I die, and I'll explain why. Obviously, if you saw the stats were insane. So, Final Fantasy II is not your normal Final Fantasy game. And like I said, I'm going to explain. All Final Fantasy games level up through experience, except Final Fantasy II. Final Fantasy II does not level up with experience. Final Fantasy II has a leveling system. And it's like, well, that's leveling up. No, it's a leveling system. And again, allow me to explain. In order to increase your strength, you have to actually attack enemy units. Well, also at the same time, if the enemies attack you back, it increases your stamina permanently, and your stamina is what increases your hit points permanently. So that's what's weird about it. So the more magic you use, the more magic increase your intelligence. If you get attacked by magic, your magic defense goes up, and if you're able to evade enemy attacks, your evasion goes up. But like I said, that's why I'm gonna load the second file after I die from this file. And that's why I wanted you guys to allow me to explain it. So, well, this is where we all immediately die, but that's not the point. It's always fun survivor too. So you start off with 4 characters. One of them gets taken. Spoiler, it's Maria's brother. If I could get the CGI intro into the game, from what you just seen, their town gets invaded by the Emperor, and they kill everybody. Obviously, here are the survivors. Hello, Sase. Final Fantasy II is also one of the unique ones where you actually have to pay attention to the story. There are keywords in this game, and they're highlighted either in red, green, orange, text, something like that, or unless they're just all red. So, as I was explaining earlier, with their stats, so you have this guy named Guy, literally his name is Guy. You have Maria, whose brother is Leon, and then you have Furion, which is this guy with this red and blue cap with silver ponytail hair. See? Now you need to learn it, and now you can ask about it. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Fynn. It represents It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffer even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well, but Finn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man, am I right, is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. You may be of some assistance. Okay. Like I said, you have to read this stuff. You have a friend named Guy? Hey Guy, what's up Guy? So another interesting fact about this game is that your weaponry and magic level up as well. Okay, they actually level up. They don't have a leveling system. It's just the more they use, the more powerful they become. Itchy ear. And again, allow me to explain. So when your characters die, bring them here because you're not going to have money for Phoenix Downs. It's a sanctuary. So these shops right here, you can buy magic, obviously. So we'll buy a thunder, and we'll buy a Kier. Oh yeah, and you can dual wield too. Gui? Do you pronounce it Gui? Go to items, thunder, we'll make him use thunder, we'll make her use Kier. Just for example, just so I can show you guys. So like I said, you can dual wield in this game. So, here's your stats. Your attack, your accuracy, your defense, your evasion. Oh, defense in this game is just complete crap. I'm not even joking. Like, the defense in this game is just complete and utter crap. So obviously, like I was saying, you have your attack, your accuracy, defense, evasion, and magic defense. If you get attacked by magic, you have a chance of your magic defense increasing. If you actually evade enemy attacks, your evasion goes up. Or you can just double shield it. I'm not even joking. Like I said, you can double wield. So here's your stats. Strength 10, stamina 10, spirit 10, agility 10, intellect 10, magic 5. So when my magic increases, so when my MP goes up, it gets increased by the magic amount, which would be 5 MP points, basically. My MP would go up by 5. That's okay, Sassy. So of course Maria, she's got higher intelligence, higher agility. Guy, he's, like I said, skill level for weapons. The more you use, the more they level up. I just want to show you if I can actually get some stat increases, because with my other character, that's probably not going to happen for the longest time. Well, yeah, that also happens. So like I was saying, this game is strange. Is that... See, okay, so we're going to use Thunder, we're going to use, just have her use Kier, have her attack. Alright, let's see if anything happens. Oh, you actually do have a chance of actually gaining absolutely nothing. Okay, so her spirit increased because I used white magic. So this is how leveling up in this game works. And as you can see, the Kier has somewhat of a red bar in there because it's going to be leveling up. Same thing goes for Furion's Thunder. And then, let's see, equipment. So you see Guy's little axe experience leveling up. That's how that happens. Hi, Clifford. So... we all saw normal attacks, but again, like I said earlier, you can dual wield. You can literally dual wield anything and everything except for bows, obviously, because you need a free hand. So we're actually going to kill each other. So if you take damage, your stamina increases, and your hit points will also increase. Probably wondering why I'm killing my character. Well, now it's time to kill everybody so I can move on over to my other character. And I'll explain why as soon as I'm loaded on my other character. Alright, so we're almost dead. dead. Now it's time to load the game. So, the reason why I was doing the way I was doing it is because, believe it or not, even though my characters are this strong, I legitimately have not progressed anything in this game. And I played this game for almost 44 hours, just by leveling up. Again, allow me to explain. This game is different. You're pretty much able to freely roam anywhere in this game. Almost freely roam to certain parts. Except when you come to a snowy area, you need the snowmobile. No joke. So, like I said, believe it or not, I have not put any progression in this game, even though I am this powerful. See, I got my shield level 16, sword level 16, I got a long sword, diamond shield, my attack's 37, accuracy 16 out of 99, defense is 36, evasion 16 out of 99, magic defense is 10 out of 93. I'm only going to show you one character. Strength is 99, stamina is 63, spirit's 54, agility is 50, intelligence is 39, magic is 63, and obviously I have some spells that are level 16, which are maxed. But like I said, I have made no progression in this game. So remember how we had to talk to Minwoo? Well, now I'm going to go back and talk to Minwoo. Like I said, I have made no progression at all in this game. Alright, so now we go to Finn. So there are some items that I have picked up, and there's a reason why I went ahead and I did that. There has been one town where I went to, but he just says that the soldiers just don't interact with them. They're very powerful. Obviously, since I'm extremely powerful, look how much damage I'm doing to these enemies. But that's why I did this ahead of time, to make this game easier. And also to, like, actually, like, just zoom through this game, because Final Fantasy II is going to take a while, especially since the 44 hours I put into this game, just by leveling their stats. As you can tell, I'm just obliterating everything. Oh, my hit points and my strength went up. Woo! Like, you can do that anymore. Actually, Larna, check this out. There's a spell called Teleports. This is the most overpowered spell in the entire game. It will eliminate every... Oh, okay, let me rephrase the whole thing. It will literally eliminate 99.9% of all enemies. Yes, that includes bosses. This is the most overpowered spell in the entire game. Let me see if I can get all 4 of them. If I can't, then I'll just do one. Teleport sends all enemies into a dimension and they never return. That's it. Battle's over. It is done. It's instant kill. Now, there's also another spell what I did, and I leveled that up to level 16, and I'll explain why. That's why I had to go to that town previously up ahead, because I actually needed Toad. And there's only one way to get Toad, is I have to kill a certain captain. I have to kill a certain captain. Kind of weird. So, this is why I went ahead of time. So there's certain areas in this game where the monsters are just extremely overpowered. Like, they'll annihilate you as soon as your turn starts, or at least if you can try to get a turn in. Oh man, this is one long cord. I was like, oh my god. And like I was saying earlier, you actually do have a chance of literally getting no items, no money, and no level ups for, well, no leveling for your stats. None of that. You can just win a battle and just keep walking forward with, like, gaining nothing. And it's kind of, like, intimidating. Another thing about spells in this game is that when they level up, their damage increments increase by 3 levels. So at level 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and obviously since there's another level. Okay, so see how I have werewolves now? See how they deal over almost 300 damage? Well, that's what I was saying. In this game, you are freely able to roam anywhere and everywhere. I don't deal a lot of damage to him because I still need to increase my strength from some certain characters, and obviously I also need to get better weapons up too. Well, except for her, she's got one of the best items in the game super early. So, when you use white magic, like here, Esuna, Basuna, or whatever, it increases your spirit. And when you use black magic, and well, it also white magic also has a chance of increasing your intelligence somehow, and your MP. Since I was in that area, I don't need to really show you anymore because that's where I was able to start going, and that's when my stats were going up like crazy. See, now I have like super weak enemies now. Actually, I do have some more powerful equipment. It's the Mage's Staff. See how my attack damage goes all the way up from like 37? Yeah, 37 to 100 and something because of a Mage's Staff. Oh, this is where you can also encounter some overpowered enemies right here at the beginning. Yep, here they are. Magicians, soldiers, you'll find like land turtles, ogres. It's a pain in the butt. But like I was saying earlier, like with defense in this game, it's garbage. Even though their defense is at 36, they still take a lot of damage. It's just in this game, defense is just garbage. You need to actually increase your evasion. You need to increase your... I think I have maps. These are... Oh, okay, I'm going too far. So these are the other monsters that are also really strong. So... Just watch how I'm doing this as closely as possible. So you get like a map, obviously that's like this. Well, you start right here. You can actually go all the way up over here, and then you can actually circle around back over here in this area, which is weird. So you can actually go all the way. If I were to keep going up to the top left, I would have encountered newer monsters like these guys. In different areas, obviously, different towns. So the strongest equipment in the game will drop from monsters. Mithril Mace, Mithril Helm. I don't think you can buy them. There's a town over here I'm looking for. Oh, okay. I'm here. This is where I needed to go. This is actually where I needed to go so I can get the flame bow for Maria, and then the golden armor. And those enemies also have what I'm looking for too. Oh, look, my hit points increased. So, I'm going to bring up the beastry, and I'm going to show you. These are all the monsters Imps. I don't know how many times I've died by these guys, but they confuse you. And obviously, when you're confused, you die. Because they attack each other. Vampire. Captain, here they are. This is the guy I had to defeat by coming to this town, because he drops the flame bow, which you need if you want, golden armor, and the toad tome. The toad tome is the one I was looking for. So you would have to just go up to this guy once you're strong enough, so you can get the toad tome. And then this is where he'll drop equipment, but they're also super strong, so you really cannot fight these guys immediately right off the bat. Like I said, the flame bow, Jesus Christ, get your shit together, Robert. Yes, I did just curse in the rated T game, but oh well, it slipped, because I can't talk right. So we're just gonna go into buildings to see if we can find anybody. I don't know this game all that well, so forgive me if I struggle trying to find stuff. Ooh, magic. Nope. Okay, so we're getting closer. I know we are. Oh, I think I need to go to the pub. But like the cool part about these enemies is that you can always fight them, especially the one that was guarding the door. So you can always keep going for golden armor. Oh look, stat. See, flame bow, perfect example. Okay, crap. Another bad thing about this game is the encounter rate is way too high. Oh yeah, Toad. Also, I think instantly kills enemies as well. Yep, just like that. We gotta stick all the way over here as close as possible. Lots of toads and they're all dead. Yeah, the pub. Ooh, treasure. The inventory's full, so I have everything. So there's also another reason why, it just dawned on me, the reason why I had to come to this area, because when you enter this town, Fearing says don't mess with any of the soldiers, don't attack them, you know, just don't do anything like that. That's the only message there is for that part. But the only reason why I did it, so I can get the Toad spell, so I can level up to level 16, is because there's a mini game on the snowmobile. And you need to have Toad maxed at level 16, otherwise this will not work. So you get this memory card game, obviously, where you know, like you pick a card and you pick another card and they have to match the memory game. So you need to have Toad at level 16, I believe. I don't know. Yeah, he did. Well, he really did. He's more than dead. He's in a different dimension. So with the Toad spell and the snowmobile, there is a mini game. Well, if you have the Toad memory card game, excuse me, it gives you the best weapons and armor in the game. If you miss 4 times, you get like Genji gloves. If you miss 3 times, you get Genji armor. If you miss 2 times, you get a Genji helm. If you miss once, I forgot what you get for that, but if you don't miss at all, you get like a Masamune sword, which is, I believe, the most powerful sword in the game, and you get 40,000 gil. And trust me, gil in this game, it's pointless from the money you can win from the monsters, and I'll show you why. We need to go back to the beastery. So Leg Eater. So Leg Eater has a chance to drop between 4 to 37 gil. So you're not going to get a lot of money in this game. So if you play the memory card game and you get no misses, oh, guess what? You just got 40,000 gil. So you got quite a bit of money. You guys are pretty quiet over there. What's happening? What's going on? So I just spent about 25 minutes explaining the game, the reason why I'm so overpowered, and what's going on. But I had to play that beginning part so I could load this part of the game, because like I said, I've made no progression. Oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta show her the ring. well, thank you, Lorna. Yeah, it's quiet. It's quite silent in there, isn't it? Now, here is a little spoiler alert. The person Minwoo that joins your party is not a permanent party member until what I consider like Act 2 of the game. I did air quotes on that. Because Minwoo's stats are bad. Like, look at the hit points, the magic points, you know, just stuff like that. Obviously, you know, Cure, Life, Basuna, Esuna, Barrier, Blink, Protect, Wall, Silence, Dispel, Sap, Frog, Fear, Teleport, Swap. You don't get to keep this character. However, in Act 2, you will be able to play as Minwoo with, believe it or not, other see, I just made this person extremely powerful with other characters that come and go. So they form a different party. And then you can play like the part 2 of the game, the second act or something. Spoilers, the gasp. Quiet, Sassy. So I'm not really gonna level up, well, I'm not gonna level, I don't know about that. Nope. I believe you just take the canoe. Because you have to dodge all these powerful monsters at the beginning of the game. I'm trying to figure out the route. It's been a year. I've only ever beaten this once. That's because this game is just so confusing. Obviously, for those who've actually ever really played this a lot, they'll know what to do. Me, I have not played this a lot, so I don't know what to do. You're not gonna keep quiet? I'm gonna keep you quiet. I'm gonna throw marshmallows at you. See, this is why I went out of my way to power level everybody. What? You're shooting balloons? Oh, here we go. Palom. Here, I'm gonna read that again. He's like, now there's a fine lass. How's about you and me go have a drink? Maria goes, with you? Not a chance. She's even got a smile. Oh, look at her portrait. Look at her portrait. See how it's like all evil and glaring? And then she's like smiling like, yeah, no. See, like there's hardly any good equipment. Bronze, copper, bronze. You have to fight Hilgigus for Giant's Helm and Giant's Gloves. Oh my god. That's pretty much where most of my time was spent, was trying to find those stupid things. Cure, Blink, Protect, Shell. Protect magic protects you against physical attacks. Shell protects you against magical. I believe Barrier protects you against both. Come on, go down. It's okay, Sassy. I think this is poffed or poofed. This is a port of poofed. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Like, who names these things? Like, poofed. Like, he poofed out of existence. See, bronze. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, the armor in this game is just trash. Like, your defense is just bad. That's why you need to, like, get items from monsters that drop. Oh, like, for example, let's see, like the golden armor from the captain. Oh yeah, Behemoth drops nothing. Like, no elixirs or anything. Ah, here we go, the hill guy, I guess. This is what I was telling you about. Giant's helm, Giant's gloves. The most powerful mage's staff in the game drops from the magician. Because they drop Berserk, Scourge, Thunder, Fire, Stun Tomes, and the mage's staff. So... that's a really good mage staff, actually. Where's that Adamantoise? Ah. So the land turtle drops mithril shields. See, do you see how the music sounds? And then it changes when it comes to Adamantoise? That's because this is a boss. Yes, there are normal monsters that count as a boss, and it's so weird. But these guys drop diamond shields. Like I said, your best equipment will be dropped from monsters, and I don't know why. Except for that card game, because you'll get the best defense items, the armor, obviously, and then you'll get the best weapon of the game. Horrible French accent. Sassy, you want me to do my horrible French accent? Because I will. They'll be like, Sprinter, these are regular enemies. They're not that strong. You just make sure that you do come prepared. Oh yeah, the hill Gygus can be found in the area where I was fighting those werewolves. Like, you need to go to an actual, like, stripped land that I'm walking on back and forth right here. It needs to look like that, but they're in a forest. Even though what I just said is like, wait, what? So, you see like this little spot right here? Where how I'm in the forest right here, but I'm not in the forest right here? You need to actually find them in lands like that. I believe teleport is black magic, so you'll be able to increase your, black magic? Let's see how many I just killed. I killed all 8. Oh, this teleport spell is awesome. Okay, Salamand. See, here's more. See? It's still bronze. I'm gonna say it one more time. Like, the defense items in this game are just absolute crap. Oh yeah, look, a long sword. Finally, look, a better sword. And a better axe, and a longbow, and mace. And it takes you this long to get here. It's insane. A shiny green bee. It's just a reskin. And you go in, I know you definitely go in this house. You talk to him. Cave at Summit Falls. Okay. Exactly why you called it a shiny. I believe this cave right here is Summit Falls? No. So I'm not gonna get my Final Fantasy VII Remake game until I think this Tuesday. So I'm probably gonna go a little bit crazy with Final Fantasy games. See, this is where you need the snowmobile. Obviously, this is the one place you can't access because you need the snowmobile. And that guy I was talking to not that long ago, I believe he gives you one. And then that's where we play the matching game. I like how there's just random airships that just fly. Oh yeah, I even leveled up my barehanded abilities so I could just like fisticuffs everybody. Oh my god, like the damage in that stuff is like over 1,000. It's insane. So you know how like I barely deal damage, so we'll just actually. See, look at that. My attack went up to 113, just barehanded. Barehanded. Just like bare in handed. Just barehanded. Just watch. Watch this. Just watch. Watch how much damage he's gonna deal. He deals over 1,000 damage with just fisticuffs, but no. When it comes to like weapons and stuff, he doesn't do it. He doesn't deal over thousands of damage. Nope, I don't want a buckler. Where's that? Oh, there it is. Yep, bare-handed. I have the right to bare arms. That's why I said fisticuffs. I think it's like Fisticuffs. Oh, look, my agility went up. Oh, I'm full on antidotes. I have so much gil, it's ridiculous. I have almost 9 million gil. Oh dear. Yep, now we're bringing out the animal puns. I think this is it right here. Nope. Now Lauren is bringing out the almighty god, Jesus. I'm so annoyed by the encounter rate in this game, it's redonkulous. I guess you could say it's a catastrophe. Yeah. Does anybody tell me where Summit Falls is at? I love how sprites have come such a long way. I love games like this. Oh, it's to the south. Okay. Oh, another thing about this game. The price to restore all your hit points and all your magic points depends on how much is missing. So if you have, obviously I have a total of 460 missing through hit points and magic. I go to all these puns. You broke your axe? Oh my god, of course, Sassy, of course. Alright, so before we get a little too ahead of everything, I'm actually just going to stop the stream right here. So I hope you all enjoyed this, so take care, have a good one, and I'll see you guys again in about 17 minutes. So I'm going to try to get Minwoo just a little bit up there in stats, but other than that, bleh. Alright, so I'll see you guys in 17 minutes. 1 p.m. PST time. Goodbye!